And we are back. Joining us for our second conversation this morning. It's all about the Lunar New Year in the Chinese calendar, and we're joined from the representatives of the Belize Chinese Association and also the Taiwan ambassador in Belize, David Kuan. Good morning.
Good morning.
And the Secretary General from the Belize Chinese Association, Chang. Good morning.
Morning. Good morning.
Happy New Year. Happy Year of the Rabbit.
Yeah, Happy Lunar New Year and 恭喜发财。
新年快乐。
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 And so talk to us about the lunar year. Every year this date falls at a different time, right? In the beginning of the year. It was celebrated yesterday or on Saturday, right? So how do you date the new lunar year?
Yeah. Actually, Lunar New Year is the first day of the first month in lunar calendar.
Okay.
Yeah. So actually, Lunar New Year is the biggest and the most important traditional holidays for all the Taiwanese Chinese communities around the whole globe, and not just for Taiwanese and Chinese. Recently, the Lunar New Year has already become also very important traditional holidays for the Asian country, including Korea, Hong Kong, and Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, even Philippines.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's already become a very important holidays for most Asian countries. Anything?
And how do we celebrate the Lunar New Year?
Actually, it's Lunar New Year is also the very important date for the family reunion. On that day, actually, that Lunar New Year is not a single day. It's a long period of time for the holidays, and all the members or family members will come home for the family reunion to celebrate the very special occasions for the whole family. Yeah, so it's very important for family reunion. Yeah,
it's very similar to the Western world, just like a Thanksgiving and Christmas. Everybody come home, family reunion, and you eat together. Cook good food and celebrate it and bring back good old memories.
Every lunar year has a special animal tied to it. Why an animal? What is the mythical story of the story behind the animals with the Lunar New Year?
Yeah, Eric, you
那个比赛的大声讲。
I know that that area. I think that's arranged by the god. I just know that. maybe Eric will say more that. And all the animals would like to become the top and the first. So the god arranged a competition, and then it's how come the Chinese zodiac came from. Yeah, right.
And then they are doing a race
across the river, right?
Right, and all different animal they have different strategies and trick, and then at the end of the day, the first one is
rat.
Yes.
Yeah, Mickey Mouse.
Different zodiac, 12 animals.
Yeah, the 12 the rat.
So once you know which animal you are, which zodiac you are, and the year you're born, and when you come back again, which is you are 12. With the next
12-year cycle.
The cycle.
Yeah.
So come back in 12 and 24, 36, 48. You don't want to see that.
So you know that we know that it's not impolite to ask directly how old you are.
Yeah. Age of the
Yeah. So in our society we just ask indirect.
What zodiac?
What zodiac you are?
Then you just
we
guess.
can tell more or less that how old.
You always guess. They're like the 12 years or less.
So then may I ask you, Ambassador, what is your zodiac?
Dog.
Dog.
I'm a sheep.
Loyal.
You're a sheep.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you? So you say it's every 12-year cycle, right?
Yeah.
So once you know your year, there's a. Well, once you know your animal, there's a.
Yeah. For example, I'm 1970.
Okay.
So 1970 is a dog. So you can count it. 1982 is also dog.
Okay.
1994. Yeah. 1994 is also dog.
Yes.
So you will see that,
Yeah.
every
Age
12
is-
years, it will be the same zodiac, same animal. Yeah,
Same
so you can
animals.
know, how old that your
And
friend
the-
will be.
Talk to us about some of the activities that you guys will be hosting going forward. I know that, I know yesterday I heard firecrackers. and perhaps that's only a part of it, a small part of it, but there's this entire schedule of events that you guys will be commemorating. Talk to us about that.
Yeah.
Well, the Belize Chinese Association, we've been doing a Chinese New Year banquet, and which is one of the largest in the country for the Chinese community. Every single year, since as far as I can remember, is from 2002 when Li Mak was the president of the Chinese Association. Then we got our other president, Jimmy Quinto, Peter Kuan, Edmund Kuan. Now it's Johnston. We never stopped until COVID hit.
Yeah.
So we did have our last one at 2020. So we've been postponed, suspended for 2 years. And we will plan to have it this year since all the COVID regulation relax, or even people try to, put that in the past. But unfortunately, in the Chinese culture, we are very respect elderly, and we are care, their health and what's not. And after a heavily debate within the board, we decided not to have the banquet, which is we usually host at the Ramada Princess Conference Room. It's roughly about 1,000 Chinese and local community, government official, celebrating Chinese New Year together. But unfortunately, we won't have it this year. Sick of COVID, blame on COVID, right? Just like everybody else. And but nevertheless, we're still gonna do our annual land dance city tour, and usually as an association, we post in our association group chat, say this is the date, and whoever is interested, just register with the association. So we got business. The Chinese business I'm talking about, they're registered with the association. They'll put them down, and we'll do our routines, and we will doing our annual land dance parade this week Saturday. Like Ambassador say, Chinese New Year is not a day event like a New Year's Eve, New Year date, or New Year Eve. Chinese New Year, usually the festival lasts about 2 weeks till the 15th.
Yeah, till the 15th.
Till the 15th. So this week Saturday is actually the 7 days of the New Year. So it's within the
week.
within the New Year celebration period. We usually do on Saturday for various reasons. Traffic, Monday to Friday, is very hectic.
Yeah.
We don't want to block up everybody, and you know how we Belize and go, right? We're like, real up. And Sunday, most of the business is closed. So the best time for us is Saturday. And this past Saturday was New Year Eve. Chinese New Year Eve, I'm talking about. You don't do the land dance before the year begins. So this following Saturday is the perfect time we're doing the land dance celebration.
I gather
of the
it's
New Year
perhaps
event.
also a time for you guys to reflect on certain things. And in this case, I'll go in the direction of your role in Belizean society, right? So we have a growing Taiwanese and Chinese community in Belize. And most of you guys are involved in various aspects of business and what have you. Let's talk a bit about the overall contribution. If you were to look back in terms of what you guys have done, where you guys have come from in terms of being Belizeans, what would some of these contributions be?
I think that economy contribution is the biggest one. I think most Chinese or Taiwanese people came in here. They run their own business. They help the economic growth in this country and the Belize. And as you know that when they came here, they view themselves as Belizean. They have already merged into the local culture. You can see that even the Chinese New Year or Lunar New Year celebration, we also merge into the local cultural elements to get it together. I think that's a good sign. You know, most people here, they came here, they call Belizean home, they call Belize home. They want to do more community service. Even like the last year during the Hurricane Lisa, I saw a lot of Taiwanese or Chinese community. They donate, they contribute. You know, they provided the local people who suffer from the disaster with human assistance relief or relief fund. I think that's a good sign that no matter where you came from, if you are in Belize, you are Belizean people.
I think that, and I agree with you, Ambassador, because even more Belizeans are understanding of this particular holiday for you all. I think when it first started to come about, we always wondered why, why red, or what are the pamphlets about, or all of these things. But now we have a better understanding. So the Lion Dance is Saturday here in Belize City.
Right.
But you said there are other communities that are doing their own.
Other cities.
Other cities, other
like
municipalities.
Coroza, Cayo. I think Cayo, they did the one yesterday.
Okay.
And Coroza, I don't know if they're going to do this Saturday or the next one. But, we have our different association branches in different cities. They have their own chairman, president. Because, you see, the whole idea with the association is you have it locally, so once the community member have any problems and render aid assistance, you can help them closely. So, I mean, we are headquartered of most Chinese population in Belize City, but if anybody calling for help in Orange Rock per se or Dangriga per se, we can just drive there. By the time you drive there, it's late. You know what I mean? So you have to have somebody close by.
Okay.
So, well, they are their own boss. They decide what they want. But of course, nevertheless, if it's anything like a major event, we always come together as a community, as one. Then we discuss it, throw it out. You have your own opinion, I have my own. We discuss it.
Figure it out.
And trust me, I'm shining like Quara, just like Belize.
I mean, you brought us some lovely decorations that are here on the table. What are the meanings behind some of these?
We call it spring couplets. Couplets. Yeah.
Spring couplet.
Yeah, we put the auspicious wording on the red paper. You can see that the red color. Red means that can prevent you from the evil things.
Right. Okay. So. Don't get me wrong, red not because the
It's right.
the Chinese association, non-political organization, just make this clear. Red is a lucky color for the Chinese.
Okay.
As Ambassador mentioned, red in the ancient Chinese world, there's a beast. It's always hiding in the mountains, and it come out once a year. Usually around the New Year time, it come out for feast, for eat. And apparently the bees afraid of red color and afraid of noise. So the Chinese New Year will light up the dynamite, the firecrackers for cheese.
That's why you have the symbols.
Right. And the red color, the couplet you stick on your door. So once they see red, they go away. Okay. At the same time, if you're going to chase the bad spirit, the beast away, best thing is write something good. Might as well, So this is what they write. Ambassador give an explanation.
So we have some that auspicious wording on that, the special meaning. This one, for example, that means promotion.
This means promotion?
Yeah,
promotion. Okay, I hold it up.
It's a promotion. It's good for the official families.
Get promotion after
promotion now.
And then this one is a good luck. Good luck.
Okay.
Good luck. And this one is for business.
One.
That's for business. Sorry. That's for business. Chinese pronunciation is Wang. It means that you have a good business in the coming year. Prosperous. Right. Actually, in addition to our celebration, in addition to the red red coverlets, spring coverlets, we have some customs we have to observe during the Lunar New Year time. For example, the first one is that on the New Year Day Eve, we will cook more rice, prepare more food.
Okay.
Yeah, we have to leave more leftover for the dinner on the New Year Day's Eve, because the more leftover, the more good fortune,
For
the
the
more
following year.
good luck we will get in the coming year. Yeah, so you know, on the New Year Eve, you got to cook more.
You have to cook more.
Right. Yeah,
So if
yeah,
you never
yeah,
cook
yeah.
enough last year, you have to cook more this
Yeah,
year.
yeah. And the secondary, always keep good temper during the New Year Day, because bad temper will bring bad luck for you, bad fortune. So don't get mad. Especially don't scold your family members. Don't angry shut at your kids. You know,
Wow.
that's not good for your coming year. Yeah, and thirdly is that don't do the cleaning job for your house, especially on the first day of the Lunar New Year.
Okay.
Yeah, because sweeping, you know, your house,
Mopping.
your floor, mop your floor means you sweep out your fortune, your
Lot of
wealth,
fortune.
your money out of the house. So it's not good. So you have never ever do the cleaning job on the New Year's Day. Okay. The fourth, the last one is that Lunar New Year Day is also a good day to go to temple to worship the God, pray for good health, good wealth, good fortune for your whole family. Because we believe that on the New Year's Day, it will be easy to get the blessing of the God, and the God will give you more blessing.
I like
It's a
that.
blissful year.
I've never heard of the not cleaning part. I usually, for us, it's you have to clean, you know. But
No, no, no.
Clean before
Clean
the New Year.
Yeah,
Not
before the
on
New
the
Year's
day.
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 But
New
not
Year-
on
And New
the
Year
day.
Day, you can be
Yeah.
one day, give your own excuse, just be lazy.
Yeah,
No cleaning.
yeah, you are
It's just
right.
to say that, you know,
Very
don't
good.
clean. Take it easy.
Yeah, because on the day is for your family reunion. You don't need to do the housework, housework job.
Yeah.
Housework work. Yeah.
They call the Chinese New Year is one of the largest migration on the planet of Earth.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, not because, Ambassador and I is I'm born in Taiwan, but I grew up in Belize. But Ambassador from Taiwan. The population-wise, of course, we can compare to the China size. But when China, you got a 1 point something billion Chinese in one day, the
Moving
particular
around.
day,
Yeah.
move around in the, you know,
In the
mainland
area.
Go
China.
and visit
That's
people and other
crazy.
stuff. Yeah.
You are talking
Yeah.
about billion people moving one day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a worldwide celebration. But Ambassador, Secretary General, thank you both so much for coming in. What time does the Lion Dance begin on Saturday?
Well, between 8 to 9 o'clock.
Okay.
We try not to do it too early because we'll wake up everybody.
Block off the
Instead of chase the bees,
block
we wake up all the Belize and get consumed.
Yeah.
All right, but thank you both so much for coming
Thank
in
you.
and
Thank you. Thank you
sharing.
for
Thank you for
invitation.
having us.
But Happy New Year
Happy
and
New Year.
prosperous wishes for the year that is ahead.
Yeah.
And with that, we are going to take our final break and we'll be back for a wrap up. Stay tuned.